Hello, hello. Time for another game of Spider and Olde Scooter. The driving force to bring me to the game today I was contemplating. I was reading through the news and thinking, gee, the only one of the scariest of the new cabinet, the Trumpsters, some of them aren't even getting mentioned in the news. Jeff Sessions got some press, our Attorney General. But what do you suppose Rick Perry's doing over at the Department of Energy, or Scott Pruitt at EPA? It's enough to make you want to play a game to calm your brain. So let's play a new game. Quote. I guess they're all new. I have never seen two games in a row, and I've probably played 1,000 that I've seen that game before. It didn't happen. They're all unique. There's so many cards. So I'll stop yammering. Oh, I've got a 7 and 2 8s to put on. It doesn't matter really, I guess. But this matters. Which 8 is best for that 9? So I've got 3 3s and 1 4. Which 3 is better for that 4? These are confounding problems. So I'll start with the 8s just for the fun of it. I could, of course, do that, but I don't think I will. So I'll go to the 3s and the 4. No, nothing much there. This is starting off in a blaze of nothing. Well, I have to do something, so I will do these things, some of which are already proven not optimal, but when there is no optimal, oh, I hear a dog groaning. When there's no optimal, what? What do you do then? Well, look at this. I mean, I'm being forced into creating a mess here on the screen. I think I'll restack that. I'm not forced, I could sit and diddle with it for an hour and find optimum. If there is one, there might not be one. I know these are way too philosophical contemplations for playing solitaire, but it just goes on in my mind. I thought I might as well pass it along. Yes. So, I got to give it this. It's an active deal. The second deal turned out to be active. And I like active better than I like passive most of the time. So, I guess I'll do one more restack. Take a little gamble. And take a little payoff. I wish all gambles ended that way. Well, I guess that's about it for right now, so let's have another deal. So far, no holds, no punch-throughs, the ready reserve here. Source of much of Spider-Mac's powers, as you know. Or if you didn't, you do now. Take it to heart. Grind it up in your judgment machine. If you're playing Spider Solitaire with any regularity, I hope you are. Wonderful game. The best of the solitaires in my mind. Second best is Free Cell. After that, it's a mishmash, in my humble. And your humble what? Oh, that's a behind the hand sound. New idea. Compared to what? Compared to what? Maybe it's not such a great idea. And there's a little something. You will see moves both before and after I see them, and in some cases, when I never see them. Not proud of that, but it's a fact of life. A fact of solitaire, anyway. When you have so darn many cards, only 2 eyes and 1 brain, Look at all these threes. 3 red threes. Standard skullduggery from Spider Mac. So, there's a 10, of course. I don't know why of course goes so well together with another of course, except of course from Mr. Ed. It's strange what influences our language. It's strange that I don't see any moves that I like. I could do that. I'd have a 3 and I don't need it. I don't need it. 9s and no 10s. And the game is essentially over, sort of before it started. Well, I'll probably find out what Scott Pruitt did today and come back and play some more. Oh, I read a fantastic article about artificial intelligence and machine learning and big data and all that says a lot of what's being discovered is totally incomprehensible to human brains, even though the human brains invented the discoverer. And that, of course, comforts me somehow. So, cheerio, see you at the next game. Stand by for the next game. That's usually the point. We cut it off, start a new game, start a new recording. But in this instance, we're just going to play a new game. And maybe I'll get around to explaining why I'm so excited about the incomprehensible discoveries of machine learning. Perhaps not. I guess it depends on how well I do. This is a machine who has learned how to beat my unworthy bottom all over the place most of the time. So it makes these claims of incomprehensible artificial intelligence more intelligible and credible to me. So, certainly explains that. Excuse me. Oh, gave away $1. I got an admonition from behind the hand that I should use the Auto Move app more frequently if I really wanted to keep Spider Mac happy with my gameplay, lest she unleash the mighty sword of vengeance. And you got to watch out for those mighty vengeance swords. Sword. It's like two. It's got an unspoken W. There goes the sigh again. I've been called on the sigh. What can I do? It just comes out. 6, 5, ace, 15. I could do this and free up that nice little 4 stack, which has no immediate use, but I sense, I intuit that it will have one. My intuition batting average is not all that I would like for it to be, but you got to go with what you got, as is true in so many things. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Or odor, odor, odor. Mercy. You're very good, Spider Lady. You're the one that whoops me all the time, even though you give me several advantages, like the ability to experiment with moves and see if you like them. Like, I'll do this. Do I like having that 9 out there? Well, no, I already had one, but it didn't cost me anything to see the obvious. That should be a significant advantage. Overcoming whatever high intelligence of the artificial nature resides down there. It's a beautiful day in New Mexico this morning. Cool, windy, but beautiful. Well, I guess I have to take another deal. I don't have to. I could stand up and walk off in disgust. But that would leave you sort of hanging, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? this is not going anywhere at all. And since I'm playing sort of deliberately, it's not going anywhere slow. A queen for a king. This is the last. This is what sometimes in my mind feels like hospice, palliative care for the end of the game. Because I'm committed, as perhaps you know, to always play it out as far as I can take it, even though every play is costing me $1. And on occasions, this last deal play out has led me into every play costing me $10. Because when you reach $100 loss, pop, every point cost $10. What did I just see? Oh, these are all little bitty restacks of no significance. And thank heavens they're mostly done. I don't see any more. So, in the spirit of being live, I'll go ahead and play another game. Do you mind? What else did I have on my mind? Oh, Bernie Sanders is back. What happened? I didn't want that. I want a new game, not resume a terrible loss of 2 suits. As I say frequently, 4 suits is too darn hard for my limited capacities. And as you can tell, this one stretches them. So a bunch of sort of natural moves, red on red, black on black. Haven't crossed the color line yet because I haven't seen a reason to gamble. And this is a gambling game. Never fool yourself. One of the great appeals of this version is that you can gamble. Once in a while you have 2 moves in the other forms of solitaire and you have to choose one or the other, and that's inherently gambling, but this is you all the time. You can look for stuff to do. Although hard as I look, there's nothing to do right there, so I will press on. 9 to a 10, a 10 to a jack, an 8 to a 9, a 4 to a 5. These are all good, wholesome, natural moves. Now there are two options. That cleared up that 7, which I can put down here, but let's just, for the sake of humor, see what else was there. That's probably best. It's probably best. I will assume it's best. And just drive right on through this thing. Yeah, Bernie's back. My man. I got numerous arguments with relatives, friends, mates in the Bernie versus Hillary side of the Democratic argument. And I was a hardcore Bernieite. I'm glad to see he's back with the announced objective of reinvigorating the Dems. Dems. And I'm excited to see what comes of it. Now, I got 2 4s for that 5. This will uncover an unknown. That gives me a king. I have no immediate use for a king, so I'll go the unknown route and come up with, is it Route 66 or Route 66? In Bonham, Texas, you lived out Route number 3. Everybody said route. Roots were things that grew out of the bottom of the sweet potato and so forth. But now it's all roots all the time. And we oldies have to flow with the flow. Oh, There's some great wiseacre cliche about going with the flow. The only thing that goes with the flow is dead fish. Is that right? Yeah. Close. I could have had an ace. And I got a 4 where I could play the 3. If I played the ace, I'd uncover something. So I think I'll do that. Put this one down here and play the ace. I get a 4. Seems like there's an oversupply of 4s right now for some reason. I know there's not. I do maintain some degree of rationality. That's why I'm a Bernie fan. Follows, doesn't it? Okay, I think that's it for now. I'm down to 2 deals. I have 1 hole punched, which is not a very impressive position to be with only 2 deals left, which I'm now down to 1, of course, as you may have noticed, or not. Oh, 7 for an 8. I know I'm going to get an admonition from behind the hand again in a minute to play. Oh, did you hear that? That's an Airedale having a dream, I guess. I don't know. Just decided to groan. So I could put these up there, take this. No, I can't. That there. Oh, I was fooled. Fooled again. I still don't have that 9 I want. There was somewhere for that guy to go, but there's not. And I could use a 7. Oh, there is a 7. Now I can do this. I can restack. And look, I have a 9 string. It's a string if it has an ace on the bottom. He said redundantly. Gosh, I hate to stop here. Look at this huge, long double stack. Goes up to 9, then goes up to jack. A double stack. And there's no way I can move this over here unless I could do that, and that 2 is stuck. Well, fiddlesticks. I'll take that last deal and move over into the hospice stage of the game, as it doesn't look like I can resuscitate this Dickens. The joyous sound of domestic life. The clattering of pots in the sink. I don't know how much of that you can hear. When I play these back, I have to turn it up really loud to hear the background noises. And they are some of the most interesting noises that occur on this endeavor. Well, I can chit-chat my way along here, but the truth is, there's not much to do except say, thank you. Kind of you to join us. Remember, when pressure stresses, politics disturbs, go play some Spider Solitaire. Join me again here on Spider Mac and Olde Scooter. You may have noticed, if you're a regular watcher, the big hole in the wall back there has been cured miraculously. No more hole. Who knew that could happen?